us how to save at the supermarket. But today she's back, and this time she's helping us save a penny or two when we holiday abroad.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey.
So let's start first of all, and welcome. We are getting a bit of a pounding abroad.
Yeah, I mean, the exchange rate with the euro, you know, if you look at it over the last 4 or 5 years, things are costing us up to 80% more now when we go abroad, so it's time to be savvier than
So
ever.
it might not be as expensive to get there, but when you get there, that's when the prices are through.
Totally. In fact, the entire package of a holiday, from buying it with the increased fuel charges with the budget airlines, etc., and also when you get there, your basket of goods is costing you between 20 and 80% more than it did 4 years ago. So it is time to be more on the ball than ever.
Well, you could certainly save money, as we were saying earlier on. The way to beat luggage charges. This is in the Sun. Their reporter has got this this jacket, which is basically, it can hold as much as a rucksack, and we've got it here.
It's
actually.
a real jacket
Sam.
as well.
So what they had in theirs, he got a laptop, iPad, trainers, books, shorts, T-shirt, jeans, pants, socks, snorkel kit, magazines, camera, umbrella.
You've got a snorkel kit in there, have you?
No, I don't.
Oh, right, OK.
So this is the jacket we can wear through, and it will save your luggage charges.
This is the ultimate savvy saver here, right here, because actually you can put. In fact, you should have 16 jumpers on and a coat underneath that to really get away with it. Because at the moment, the budget airlines are charging you to take a suitcase on. I mean, that's ridiculous. So if you wear this, you don't charge anything. You're not.
How
not
long
anything
before
extras.
they get wise?
I wonder. I wonder.
But I think
it's pretty smart. Not very cool, but pretty smart.
I've been at queues for budget airlines where there's a restriction on hand luggage, and people have opened their hand luggage and put on layer after layer after, and then they've got through, just about to get on the plane, and they've put it all back in again.
Oh, but I mean, the thing is when they're charging you 30 quid for a suitcase, and sometimes your second suitcase can be up to £80.
Thanks, Sam.
Ridiculous.
Thank you very much.
Why would you not do that?
Right, saving abroad. Top tips. Look at the exchange rate.
Yes, the exchange rate, the most important thing, just like everything, shop around, don't pay commission, you don't need to pay commission, don't leave it till the last minute, don't do it at the airport. So shop around. I've put some deals on the website. At the moment, the post office often has 0% commission. They have at the moment. They usually have currency deals. It's the New Zealand dollar. Anybody going to New Zealand? Okay. Good deal at the moment. American Express as well offer 0% commission.
Local prices.
Look at local prices. The post office, I've put a link on the website. The post office do a fantastic barometer of your basket of goods when you go abroad, and Portugal's coming out to be the cheapest place.
So choose your destination depending
Absolutely.
on...
It is still cheaper to eat out in Portugal, Spain, Bulgaria, Czech Republic than it is here.
Transfer prices.
Yes, nice little website, resorthopper.com. There's a fantastic voucher for it with 15% off your transfer bookings. At the moment, when you phone up to book a package holiday or a DIY holiday, that is always extra. So ask them for a breakdown. How much are they charging you? Then go on to resorthopper.com, and I'm pretty sure you'll get it cheaper than the package holiday's offering.
Parking for cheap?
Yes, Parking for Cheap, great website, parkatmyhouse.com, love it. Loads of people close to Wembley, Twickenham, Heathrow Airport, Luton Airport, renting out their drives while you go on holiday. They'll give you a lift to the airport, transfers included.
What a brilliant idea.
It's absolutely fantastic. So,
well, not only is that a great way to
out.
save, but it's a great way to make money.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Do you know how much people charge? Does it vary?
It varies. It is cheaper. I mean, I checked it out. It was miles cheaper than me getting a taxi. And when there was, it was also miles, because there were 6 of us. We needed to get our car close to the airport to be able to do the transfer.
And you say compare a package deal to a DIY deal.
This is where you're going to make your big savings. I kind of think if you do nothing else, at least do this. Yeah. When you get a package holiday, look at the hotel, look at the flights, and look at your resort hopper, your transfer, and put it together yourself. It takes a bit of time, but the savings.
Do you have the same protection if you've done it yourself, a DIY, rather than a package deal where you would have, if the company went bust, then you've got protection?
No, you don't. Sometimes if you get a travel agent to put that together, what's called a dynamic package, you can pay an extra 10 or 20% for the insurance. Alternatively, your travel insurance will cover you for part of it. It's not the same as being ATOL protected, no.
But you can get very good deals, actually, because sometimes you find the flights are cheaper. And if you deal with hotels direct, you can sometimes get a better deal.
And you can negotiate pretty much all the way along.
In breakfast included and all the rest of it.
Yes, in fact, you set me a package deal challenge.
Sarah sort of says with her tips we can get the cheapest package deals possible. Of course, we didn't want to take her word for it, so we wanted to prove it.
Yeah, so yesterday we set Sarah the challenge to find a package holiday at the best price.
But we had to set some ground rules. The holiday had to be for a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children.
And the destination had to be Portugal.
The date was any time in August during the school holidays and for 2 weeks.
Oh, did you do it? Let's find out.
So, I'm going to start by looking through some brochures. 300 metres from the beach. Brilliant. This is it. I found my perfect holiday. Let me give them a call and find out how much they quote. I'd like a quote on a holiday, please. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Find out as many details as possible. Who are the flights with? Who is the holiday with? And what extras have they added on? We have finally got our price, £3,173. But because I called, she gave me a 10% discount if I book today. But I'm not happy with that. Let's go online. Clearly, there are lots of ways to be able to book this hotel. I'm going to give the first one a ring and see how I get on. OK, it's £2,250, including transfers. But if I went the day before, I could save myself £100. You'll be amazed with just a little bit of haggling just how good you can get those prices. The 4th people that I've called have agreed to beat my best price by £102 if I fly the night before. No problem. Now I'm going to see whether or not I can book the hotel direct, book my flights direct, and see if I can beat their package deal. I am so happy. I started off with a price of £3,173 for my holiday. I am finishing, after a few phone calls and a little bit of work on the internet, £2,022. That is a massive saving of £1,151.
In how long?
Fantastic.
It took just under an hour. I mean, that's so worth the effort.
Yeah. Do you think if you kept going, you could have maybe got it done?
I know. Do you know what? You set me an hour, so that's what I achieved in an hour. Who knows what I could have achieved in 2 hours?
So other deals?
Yeah, some great deals. In fact, the 2 lowest prices that I got there were from lowcostholidays.com and EasyJet Holidays. At the moment, Low Cost Holidays have got a £30 voucher. It's on the website, the voucher code. Same with EasyJet Holidays have got £20 off if you make a booking. And if you can't afford to go abroad this year, Travelodge this morning released 60,000 rooms at £10. Get online, get booking.
£10, no catches, no extra pin costs.
470 hotels are involved.
And you're doing a house swap as well, aren't you?
Yes, the jury's out. Let's wait. I will come back to you on it, but I'm doing a house swap this summer. That's the ultimate.
That's your holiday. That's the film The Holiday's based on.
Yeah,
so you get a similar house to the one you're offering?
Exactly. I go and stay in their house, they come and stay in our house, and all we've got to do is... In fact, we're getting a car.
Where are you going?
We're getting a car as well. Australia.
So you'll report back on that?
I will report back on that. I'm very excited.
Brilliant. Enjoy.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
fantastic. Thank you.
For more details, including Sarah's top deals, go to our website, itv.com/this morning, and Sarah will be back in 4 weeks' time with details of how you can make money.
And that house swap as well. Supermodel Christy Brinkley is here right after the break.